this is the path to the finals. So could have been an all-career affair. The top seeds Jeong Na-eun and Lee Yong-woo, the top seeds, beaten by Suzuki and Yamakita in a close match. Spoiled the script there a little bit, but I think everyone here was very keen to see Kim So-young in the final. We'll tell you why in just a bit. Her former partner, Kong Hee-young, there in the race to the finals. Again, 3 Chinese pairs in the top 8. So at the moment, Li Jing and Luo Xiumin will miss out, and that's good news for Xie Peishan and Wong En-su for now.
일본의 히나타 스즈키, 나오 야마기타. 히나타 스즈키, 나오 야마기타. 자pan. 김소영, 이서진. 김소영, 이서진, 고구려.
So first meeting between these pairs. And the reason why this is so special, that this is Kim So-young's final tournament of her professional career on the international circuit. She is retiring, and they had a nice ceremony beforehand for her and Che Yu-jung as well, the mixed doubles world champion. So there'll be a lovely way to end her career by winning at home in front of her fans. Here's now Yamakita, who is 20 years of age, 164 centimeters tall, from Saitama Prefecture, playing at their highest ranking of 60th in the world. Hinata Suzuki, 23, 166. These two have never won a tournament on the World Tour before. They have been a runner-up at the Kaohsiung Masters. They have won a few titles on the International Challenge Series level. They hadn't dropped the game till yesterday when they beat the top seeds, Jong Na-eun and Leon Wu. Yeah, Jong would have been in 2 finals today, and she won that. It was 85 minutes. It was a bruising encounter, that one. Long, long round. It's the longest match of the day yesterday. And this is the star of the show today, who many have come to see. Kim So-young is 33, 173 centimeters tall, from Daegu. A former world #1 with Kong Hee-young. We mentioned her just now in the race to the finals. They won the Olympic bronze medal in 2020. World Championship silver medal in 2022 and 2 bronzes in 2021 and 2023. Asian Games bronze medalists in 2022. Asian Championships a bronze in 2018 as well. And she's got 11 titles on the HSBC BWF World Tour, including winning the Masters back in 2022. Lee Seo-jin is 20 years of age, pretty tall at 177. Her highest ranking is 190 with Jang Yun-so. They have dropped just 1 game along the way. And for this new pairing that has come through, a scratch pairing, they've beaten 3 seeds along the way. It's impressive. Anisette Kabiles from Italy is our umpire, service judge. Chetirat Ravindran Rajiv from India. Well, Kim is, as I said, the veteran here. She'll want to go out with a bang. And at the Career Masters, as I said, she's won it twice in 2022 and also in 2013 when it was known as a Grand Prix Gold. She won it with Chung Yun-na back then. So she's a dab hand. She'd like to make it a hat-trick of titles here in front of a home crowd.
Ladies
decent crowd as well. They'll come in for this. Wait for the cheer when their names are announced.
And on my left, Kim So-young and Lee So-jin, Korea. Kim So-young to serve to now Yamakita. Love all, play.
This is only her 2nd ever Super 100 tournament, Lee Seo-jin. She's also just won the 2025 Singapore International. So that's a huge, huge moment for her. She played in the Career Masters last year and lost in the opening round. For the Japanese pairing, this is the first ever Super 300 as a pair. I mean, that is also hugely impressive. A lot of these stories today, aren't they? Yeah, Hinata Suzuki is the more experienced of the two. Her highest ranking was 55th with Sayaka Hobara almost 3 years ago. She's played in more high-level tournaments than Yamakita. This is her first career open. Suzuki and Yamakita taking an early lead here. It's not going to the script, is it? Even Yamakita has played a 750 before. Japan Open, Mei Sudo, but otherwise, yeah, it's mainly been international challenges and Super 100s. She did play in the Korean Masters in 2023 and got eliminated there. First point on the board for Kim and Lee. Great start here for the Japanese pair. They're taking this on. Yesterday they didn't follow the script either, did they? With the Korean opposition, they were up against Jongnan, Lim Leon-woo. Gone a bit long, and the Koreans clawing back. There's the crowd. Well, already racing to this pretty sizable lead early on, Suzuki and Yamakita. Oof, just about staying in, I think. Again, that one too. She comes at a height. Licio Jin, they do get a point on the board there. That's going to be out. Well, a couple of very useful points to just close the gap to 4. Again, to get to a final of a World Tour event when you're a scratch pairing is impressive for Kim So-young and Licio Jin. Nice finish from Kim, and I tell you what, from an imposing position, there's only 2 points in it, and that's a credit to Kim and Lee. At its best, it was 10-4, remember. 4 points in a row have dragged them right back into this. Oh, that's good, is it? Well, I think there's going to be a challenge, yeah. No surprises there. I was pretty sure that was going to get reviewed. Well, it was just one of those sliders, wasn't it? It is out. I had a feeling it might just be the case. So we are at the interval, but it's tight now, or tighter than it was, 11-8 to Suzuki and Yamakita. So good little session just before the interval for the Koreans. Well, that might be one of the longest rallies we've had so far in this match. Yep, it is indeed. 84 shots. Is that long or not? It is. And that good comeback has started to get wiped out here from the Koreans. All their hard work. 5 points now. Oh, got down well, Suzuki. Yamakita. Great work, Yamakita. Good placing. So they've weathered that storm. Probably a good thing that that interval came. So it was reduced to 2 points at one stage, 8-10. 5-1 since then in favor of the Japanese pairing. Backhand kill there from Kim. No, Yamakita was here in 2023, out in the first round. Different partner. 3 points separate the two pairs. Right between the two, Kim So-young. It's a really good shot played right to the back. So every time they get to the 2-point mark, the Japanese just edge away. Yeah, very much in. Well, that's a great kill shot down the forehand for Kim So-young. That very emotional goodbye earlier today, prior to the finals starting with Che Yu-jung. It was all in Korean, but you could feel the emotion in the crowd as she thanked everyone and looked back at her career. Such a storied career as well. That was maybe veering out. Lee didn't take any chances. Getting the 2-point mark is one that they cannot get over. Edging away again. Shake of the head from Kim. Oh, lovely. Just a hold there and a bit of deception from Kim. Racket one way, legs the other. Just opening herself up. Pushes that to the back of the court. Great shot. And they get a couple of points here to put the pressure back on the Koreans. Good power there from Lee. As I said, coming down at 177. She's the tallest of the four there, which helps her. Oh, great work, advancing, stepping up to the net, Kim So-young, and that's the first time they've broken that 2-point barrier. Only a point behind now. Remember, the Japanese have led from the very start. If they can draw level, that would be a huge blow for the Japanese, I'm sure. No, they can't, and that's big for the Japanese, just to have a little bit of a cushion here. Remember, at one stage, was 10-4 and 13-8. 14-9 as well. They're big leads, or decent leads at least. Kim So-young, she's so good at that, isn't she? She's been doing that for years and years. second nature to her, and then she's giving lots of instructions to her partner, her junior partner here. Great slow motion shot there of Kim So-young. Now the 2-point barrier before has become the 1-point barrier. They cannot level things. In the meantime, it's a good position here for the Japanese. Has that clipped the line? I don't think it has. There's no challenge for it, and that's 3 game points now for Suzuki and Yamakita. That's emphatic, isn't it, from Lee? Two game points here. Saying let's get on with it. 2 game points. Let's see if the Koreans can put that pressure on. Oh, they've had to play that late. Just a bit of miscom there at the end, and the Japanese pair have taken the first game. Tight one in the end. Well, we talked about this match having a real emotional pull to it because of Kim So-young's last ever, well, it's the last ever professional match. So she would dearly love to have this parting gift, not just for herself, but for her fans. And all the Koreans that are in here as well, all those watching around the world. But someone hasn't told Suzuki and Yamakita about that. Flick serve work to treat there. That's gone long. Another fantastic start here for Suzuki and Yamakita. Kim and Lee finally get themselves a similar sort of story in the first game. They just left themselves a bit too much to do at the end. A fair bit. They don't want to leave themselves too much to do. Well, 3 points on the trot. Reminder again for the Japanese. As a pairing. They've only played 7 tournaments together. They only got together in March of this year. This is their biggest ever tournament they've played in. A Super 300 as a pair. And remember, neither of them has won a tournament at this level, so it's huge for them. Credit to Kim and Lee to come back nicely, just behind by a point. Oh, played that late, Lee. And we are all square here. And in fact, It's been a good comeback. In fact, they've won 5 of the last 6 points, Kim and Lee. Lee shows her annoyance and frustration at that shot she just played. Just had a hold as well, look at that. Yeah, very irritated. Understandable. Just the 1 point there. Long rally, again, another one. I think we had 84 shots earlier. It finally comes to an end, and it's 7-all. This was par for the course yesterday in the semi-final for the Japanese. .64 shots. Yeah, it's far more competitive, this one. The second game than it was in the first, where the Japanese led throughout. Oh, just a bit long. Big finish there from Kim So-young. Just gone long there with Suzuki and Yamakita leading by just the 1 point. It's going to be out. And at the interval, the Japanese lead once again, as they did in the previous game, but by a slightly closer margin. And they've also won the first game, so they're in a decent position here, perhaps, to win in straight games. We shall see. Once again, the Koreans having to play catch-up here. Nice shot there from Kim So-young. Again, just opens herself up, bit of deception. Plays it very well. Body showing it going one way. Oh, quick one there from Kim. On the serve receive. Or on the shot back, rather. Going for the flick serve. Still been unable to force their way through, and take a lead. So we are now, what, halfway through, 1.5 games into this match, and the Koreans have yet to take a lead. Amazing. Despite it being a close affair. Scores have been tied. Not able to go in front. Conversely, the Japanese also just not able to surge away from their opponents. Good work there, flat drive there from Kim. Still in this. Just gets involved. Sixth time they've leveled the score, but they've never been able to go in front in this entire match. Let's see if that changes now. Intense rally. Oh, I think that's just out. And once again, not able to get in front. Just out, and again leveling the scores. Oh, well done there. The Japanese, I tell you what, after 7 times of the score being tied, the Koreans have finally taken a lead in this entire match for the very first time. Yeah, it should be 15, by the way. Yeah. So just ignore what you're seeing, because it would have sounded weird after what I said. But yes, it is actually 15 for Kim and Lee. I just haven't managed to update the scoring system for some reason on the board. Oh, they can't. They can't. Hold on to that lead. It's the only time they've had the lead, and it lasted a whole 1 point. Oh, massive groan around the venue. Suzuki and Yamakita push ahead. Suzuki and Yamakita, once they've won the first game, they're going to win 84% of the time. But again, we must stress that that is mainly because they're playing. Well, that is at the lower level, not because they're playing. Whole different ball game playing here in a HSBC BWF World Tour tournament, but now they're up to 17. That's a good shot from Lee. Just the 1 point in this. That clipped the line. Is that worth one? No. We're not going to appeal that. It's just outside, and that means we are very tight all over again. I think there's a few issues with the score on your screen, so it's not necessarily keeping track. Now it is correct. Kim and Lee in front by 1. Very tight now in these final stages. Good reply there from Lee. It's when you're attempting a flick over a tall player, you run that risk. body shot at Kim So-young. It is a point at a time, isn't it? Where will this end up? Well, the romantics and the Korean fans will want this to go to a third to give Kim So-young that chance to say goodbye on a winning note. Enough power to take it over from Kim. And there's a game point here for the Koreans. Three times in this entire match they've had the lead, all within the last 3 points, it must be said, from 15 points onwards. But they've never been able to get two in a row when they're in that position. A big scream if they can do it. Big shout from the crowd. Could put the finishing touch there. No, it's in, it's in. It's not out. I think there was a brief moment there in the crowd where they thought the Koreans had won the point. They left that. Kim So-young left it. $20 all. Extra points now. We need a winner by 2 clear points. So we have got our first championship point in then. Big moments for Hinata, Suzuki, and now Yamakita. Stay of execution for now for the Koreans. Yamakita throwing herself at that. Back to that equation of 2 clear points required. Again, that's great placement from Lee. And the crowd responding accordingly. Big thumbs up from Kim So-young. Oh, and again, they just can't take the opportunities. And it's a second championship point for Suzuki and Yamakita. Backhand on tenterhooks for a little while here, but they survived another championship point. Yeah, just the right height for Kim to put that away. Korea's looking to try and take some initiative back and get onto game point themselves, but they can't. Yet another opportunity here now. A third championship point for Suzuki and Yamakita. Third time lucky, maybe. Good defending for the Japanese. It's gone long! And his Japanese pair have got their first ever title on the HSBC BWF World Tour. But it comes at a price in terms of the fans here, and Kim So-young, in her last ever tournament, will not bow out with a win. And a hat-trick of Career Masters titles. But delight, absolute delight for Yamakita and Suzuki. Look what it means to them with their first ever win of any kind on the World Tour. Massive moment for them. They were runners-up at the Kaohsiung Masters and Super 100 earlier in the year. And now here, the 6 seeds, Hinata Suzuki and now Yamakita, have beaten the Korean pairing of Kim So-young and Lee Seo-jin, 21-18, 25-23. And they've done it in an hour and 2 minutes. Means yet another player or pairing today that have won their first ever tournament on the World Tour. We've had quite a few of those today, haven't we? Getting that first title under your belt always be special. Delight for them. Why not? But no fairy tale ending for Kim So-young. On her very last match as a professional player. Here she may be playing some domestic league stuff, but yes, on the World Tour, this is it for her. And we're going to end things, of course, with an award ceremony coming up very shortly indeed.
관중 여러분, 지금부터 2025 익산 빅터 코리아 마스터즈 배드민턴 선수권 대회 여자 복식 시상식을 거행하겠습니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we will have the award ceremony for women's double of IKSAN Victor Korea Masters 2025, part of the HSBC BWF World Tour Super 300.
입상 선수 입장!
Welcome medalists and prize presenters.
준우승 한국의 김소영, 이서진.
Runner-up, Kim So-young, Lee So-jin, Korea.
우승 일본의 히나타 스즈키, 나오 야마키타.
Champion, Hinata Suzuki, Nao Yamakita, Japan.
메달 수여는 대한 배드민턴 협회 김동문 회장님께서 해주시겠습니다.
Medal is presented by Mr. Kim Dong-moon, President of Badminton Korea Association.
상금 수여는 빅터 코리아 김태연 대표이사님께서 해주시겠습니다.
Prize board is presented by Mr. Kim Tae-young, CEO of Victor Korea.
Well, there are your winners of the women's doubles at the Korea Masters 2025. As we look back at our results, Chu Pin-chen defeated Win Thuy-Lin in straight games, the top seed there, against a Vietnamese second seed. That's her first ever title of any kind in her entire career, senior or junior. Fantastic achievement for her, special day. Then in the mixed doubles, Kim Jae-hyun and Jong Na-eun, they had a fantastic result, a scratch pairing, just getting together for this tournament, and they won on debut. First ever HSBC BWF World Tour title for Kim Jae-hyun, and that's now 7 finals that Jimmy Wong and Lai Pei-jing, the third seeds from Malaysia, have lost since they got together in March, April. Jason Tay, after losing 7 finals of his own prior to the Thailand Masters in January, has now won 2 in a row. He defeated Yudai Okimoto, the Singaporean, victorious in straight games. Moving to men's doubles, and Lee Jong-min and Wang Chun, the Korean pairing here, only the 4th ever World Tour tournament that they have played in as a pairing. And they've only played one other tournament together. That's a Korea Open, but here they were victorious against the youngsters Raymond Indra and Nicholas Joaquin, the 6th-seeded Indonesians. Only match of the day that went the distance, 2-1. And we've just seen the victorious Japanese pair, Hinata Suzuki and now Yamakita, the 6 seeds. They beat Kim So-young in her very final match as a professional and Lee Seo-jin in straight games, and that was their first ever title on the HSBC BWF World Tour, and the second ever women's doubles pair from Japan to win a title here at the Korea Masters. Well, we've only got 3 more tournaments before the World Tour Finals on the 17th of December. But there's no time to waste. In just a few days' time, a couple days from now, we head to Japan, to the southern city of Kumamoto on Kyushu Island for the Kumamoto Masters. That's the Super 500, the last few chances to garner some points before the World Tour Finals in Hangzhou. We look forward to seeing you there very, very soon.